Facebook and YouTube. Yes, I'm doing a weather update on YouTube and Facebook. Um, I'm going to share the video real quick and then I'm going to get started with the radar. So give us just a little bit. Give us just a few minutes to share the video. Let me share this real quick. We are on Facebook and YouTube. I am on my Facebook and I am also on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to see weather updates when I don't do on my YouTube channel, search up the King Tornado Man Show. So I got all that done, and let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me properly. Make sure y'all can hear me properly. Okay. So we are going to. So we're gonna get this radar showing on YouTube now. Share that. Make sure it's showing on YouTube. Okay. Okay. So we have got the radar showing on Facebook. I need to make sure it's able to show on YouTube. Let me check the YouTube thing. Make sure you can hear me okay on YouTube as well. Yeah, you guys can hear me on YouTube. You guys can hear me on YouTube. All right, y'all can hear me on YouTube. All right, so we're gonna show off the. Looks like we're seeing some flash flood. Sounds like we got some more. Let me take that off real quick. Sounds like we've got some stuff going on here. So we're gonna see what this is. This blue right here, special weather statement for what counties? For says national special weather statement, National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky. Issued a special weather statement for the counties of Rockcastle, Pulaski, Wayne, Mercury, including the cities of Broadhead, Mount Vernon, Burnside, Somerset, Monticello, Stearns, and Whitley City. Patchy frost late tonight into Tuesday morning. The combination of clear skies, cool and dry air, and light winds will allow temperatures to fall into the mid 30s in sheltered and low-lying rural areas. This will be cold enough for patchy frost formation. Those with sensitive vegetation should consider taking precautions tonight. That would be in the state area. That'd be just for the state of Kentucky area that I cover on YouTube. Now, Facebook, I do local for South Central and Central Kentucky. Then we got this little blue thing right here. It'll click, it's a frost advisory for the counties of Fleming, Montgomery, Bath, Estelle, Powell, Menifee, Jackson, Owingsville, Ravenna, Annville, McKee, Flemingsburg, Clay City. Frost advisory remains in effect from 11 p.m. this evening to 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Tuesday. What temperatures as low as 33 will result in frost formation where Bath, Estelle, Fleming, Menifee, Montgomery, Powell, and Jackson counties. Wind from 11 p.m. this evening to 9 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday. Impacts: frost could harm sensitive outdoor vegetation. Sensitive outdoor plants may be killed if left uncovered. Take steps to protect tender plants from the cold. Make sure the YouTube share screen's going good. Okay, it's sharing good on YouTube. Let's check Facebook. Yep, Facebook's going good as well. And then we got a freeze warning over here into the mountains of eastern Kentucky. National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a freeze warning for the counties of Rowan, Knox, Bell, Harlan, Elliott, Morgan, Johnson, Wolf, McGoffin, Floyd, Lee, Breathitt, Knox, Owsley, Perry, Clay, Leslie, Letcher, Martin, Pike, including cities of Sandy Hook, Middlesboro, Harlan, Sawyersville, Jackson, Campton, Pikeville, South Williamson, Cumberland, Hindman, Jenkins, Wheelwright, Inez or Inez, however you say it, Manchester, West Liberty, Elkhorn City, Beattyville, Boonville, Co. Run, Pippa, Passes, Hyden, Hazard, Prestonsburg, Moorhead, Pineville, Barberville, Paintsville, and Whitesburg. So we're going to go to, well, we're going to look at the Hass cams first before we go to composite. Well, I can go ahead and turn composite on while we look at the weather cam. We're going to look at the weather cam here in Litchfield for the local viewers watching on Facebook. And if there's any local viewers watching on YouTube as well, we're going to full screen this. We're going to go to Hascam. We're going to pull up Hascams. We're going to go in a little better so we can see it just a little bit better. So give me a second. Little slow switching over. I want to full screen that. Go into the Hascam site. And there we go. And there we go. So here's what it looks like. 64 degrees outside here in Litchfield. Winds are blowing northwest. Let's full screen this. There's the water tower by the middle school. There's Warren RECC Electric back over here behind these trees with the middle school. Home Plate gas station's over in here somewhere. Now we're going to tell you what, we're going to look at the cameras this way. We're going to start with Pikeville over there in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. There's Pikeville, Kentucky. Yep, there's a look at Pikeville, Kentucky. And good. Okay, YouTube is running good. Just checking on them. Okay. Let's back out of that. And next, we're going to look at Moorhead, Kentucky. There's a look at that Go water tower. Look at that Go water tower in Moorhead, Kentucky. And there's, looks like sunny skies there. What's the temperature? Hold on a second. What happened here? What did I click? I was going to try to check the temperatures. Let me do that again. Click that again. Y'all let me know where you're watching from and what and if you got any questions or comments. Looks like in Moorhead, Kentucky is, look at downtown Louisville. Is my stream still working on both platforms? Yes, they are. Nope, Hascams. There's where I need. Let's look at Louisville. Here's down. I don't know what building this is on top of, but I can tell you way off over there is the airport, way off on the far end of the screen. But this is downtown Louisville. Yeah, you can see semis going down 65. it's back there in Louisville is 60 degrees. And then the last camera we're going to look at is Gage, Kentucky. That's over in the flatland of western Kentucky. So there's the flatland of western Kentucky you guys see. Okay, why did my YouTube thing just go black? Never mind, it's working. So I'm watching double screens. I'm watching YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So this is in Gage, Kentucky. Sunny skies out there. Camera. Okay, we're gonna go back to radar and we're gonna look and see what's coming. So let's go switch this over. Make sure my YouTube is switching over. And we can close hash cams out. So let's exit out. Let's go to composite and see what kind of rain and stuff is going on across the United States. So we got special weather statements and red flag warnings that look like across Georgia. Special weather statements in North Carolina. Freeze warnings across the Virginias up to Pennsylvania. Parts of northern Ohio. We got some freeze warnings and special weather statements and red flag warnings across Minneapolis and Minnesota up around the Land O'Lakes area. Nebraska, red flag warnings all over here. Go over here toward Nevada. We have high wind warnings and thunderstorms in California. We even got some thunderstorms down across Texas. And a mesoscale discussion regarding heavy rainfall. Which I wonder if that's where the flash flood warnings are that's coming out. That would be... Where's that at? Okay, that is in Texas. So this is what a flash flood warning looks like, guys. This is what flash flood warnings look like. They're green. And actually, while we're on it, let's show off what color the weather bulletins are as far as Facebook and YouTube. People on Facebook don't know what color they are, but let's go to YouTube. But people on YouTube has. So let's go over the severe weather warnings. So, hold on. So this is what a tornado warning looks like. If you ever see a tornado warning on my radar, here's what they look like. They're light red for radar indicated. An observed tornado is dark red, which means there's one on the ground. A PDS tornado warning is purple, and emergency is purple pink. And then a severe thunderstorm warning on here is if it's a regular severe thunderstorm warning that's baseline, it's yellow. If it's considerable, it's orange. If it's destructive, it's pink. And I don't know why it's called extremely dangerous situation. I guess it's purple. Whatever that is. And then flash flood warnings are usually light green, which is what you saw, the lime green color. Now, if it's an observed flash flood, it's red. If it's a PDS flash flood warning, it's purple. And if it's a flash flood emergency, it's magenta. So we're going to see if we can see there's winter weather. But this flash flood warning right here is considerable, so it's light green. And that's mainly across Texas. We don't see nothing in our part of the United States around here. But we do have some storms across California. But all in all, it's clear around here. Let's look at the outlooks. What's expected in the outlooks. As far as the categorical, do we have categorical severe weather outlooks for the next 3 days? Not really at all. Not really at all. Just general thunderstorms across Texas and New Mexico for today. Let's go to day 2. General thunderstorms across northern Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Illinois, parts of Iowa, northeastern Missouri. Same for down around Texas and around those areas, New Mexico, up to the Four Corner states. Day 3, let's look at day 3. Let's look at day 3. Do we have YouTube going? Yes, Facebook is going as well. Okay. What is going on with YouTube? There we go. We got it. Just make sure it was still on there. And then we have it shows a marginal risk. This big long marginal risk area from across the tip of Texas to the panhandle of Oklahoma all the way up to Nebraska, just a straight north marginal risk. Do we have any hail risk for those areas, for any areas? Day 1, no. Day 2, no. Do we have any wind for any areas? Day 1, no. Day 2, no. Do we have a tornado threat for anywhere in the United States? Day 1, no. Day 2, no. Do we have excessive rainfall threats? Day 1, yes. Across Texas, which is where the green and yellow is, and across California. Day 2, do we have a heavy rainfall threat? Yes, across Texas and California. Do we have a heavy rainfall threat for day 3? Yes, across southern Louisiana. So we're going to go back to that, and we're going to go see what the National Weather Service in Louisville says. So we're going to switch tabs on both platforms, on YouTube and Facebook. There we go. We got that. Switch to the National Weather Service. And we're going to look at the weather charts. Well, the weather headlines, I should say, the weather story. So here's what's going on. So the weekly outlook, it says tonight from the National Weather Service in Louisville tonight, lows between 37 and 42 degrees, mostly clear. Tuesday, highs between 75 and 80 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Wednesday, highs between 75 degrees. Well, lows are in the 50s Tuesday night. Wednesday, high is 75 degrees and between 75 and 80 degrees. 20% chance of rain north of I-64. That would be in Indiana. With lows between 52 and 57 degrees. Thursday, high is 78 degrees, low of 83 degrees. Yeah, high between 78 and 83 degrees, mostly sunny on Thursday. Lows between 57 and 62 degrees. And then Friday, scattered PM thunderstorm, showers and storms. So we have a storm threat at the end of this week for Friday. Let's look at the 0 to 12 hour forecast. High temperatures in the 60s. The daytime wind chill has been in the 50s. You go up north in the 40s. Winds are blowing north to northeast. And then afternoon wind gusts is kind of in the single digits. Chance precipitation, none expected within the 0 the next 12 hours. Precipitation totals, none expected. So let's look at the 12 to 24 hour forecast. So low temperatures tonight will be in the 40s. Sunday night's wind chill was in the 40s and 30s. Monday night wind chills and Monday night winds will be blowing southeast. Monday night wind gusts will be in the single digits. and there's no chance precipitation for tonight on Monday. And precipitation totals, there's none expected. All right, so let's look at the forecasting charts or whatever. Yeah, I think it's what they're called. Yeah, forecasting charts. So let's look at day one for the National Weather Service for today. Nothing expected on the chart other than thunderstorms and flood threat across Texas and New Mexico, and there's thunderstorms across California up to Oregon and Washington. Okay. Now let's look at day two for Tuesday. Here's what it's showing for Tuesday. Full screen this. Thunderstorms across Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. Then we got winter weather across California, Nevada, Oregon, Idaho, Washington. Then we got thunderstorms across Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, parts of New York, and West Virginia. Now let's look at Wednesday for day three. Thunderstorms across Texas and Louisiana. Thunderstorms across Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia, and parts of northern Kentucky, along with thunderstorms across Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota. Then winter weather across Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, Nevada, California, and Washington State and Oregon. And all right, we're going to go to the hourly forecast. I will answer questions here in just a second. Make sure it's on YouTube. Switched over to YouTube. Let's look at the hourly forecast. Let's go home. Let's look at the hourly forecast. So the hourly forecast, it shows 60 degrees right now, 58 in about an hour, 55, 52, 49, 48, 47 at midnight, 46 at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 47 at 6 a.m., 49 at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 54, 60 at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 65, 11 a.m., 68, 71 at noon, 1 o'clock p.m., 73, 2 o'clock p.m., 75, 76 at 3 p.m., 75 at 4 p.m., and 5 p.m. Then we're going to look at the feels like temperatures. Humidity is going to be in the 50s and then 40s throughout the night. And then goes up to the 60s come morning, early morning to mid morning, and then through the afternoon. Do we have any precipitation expected? No. No precipitation expected. Then let's go look at humidity. Is there humidity? Not really. It just drops. So we're going to go to the hourly forecast. Give me a minute while I do something. Make sure YouTube is working still. Okay. So, here's a 7-day forecast. Today it says mostly sunny, great day to be outside. High of 63 degrees, low of 44 degrees. Tomorrow, cloudy, warmer than today. High of 76, low of 49. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 79 degrees, low of 56 degrees. Thursday, it says cloudy. Oops, my bad. Thursday, cloudy, high of 80 degrees, low of 54 degrees. Friday, cloudy, mild conditions, high of 80 degrees, low of 54 degrees. Friday, light drizzle, high of 80 degrees, low of 60 degrees. Feels like 77. Saturday, a light drizzle, chance of rain, 50 or 80. Is that 64%? High of 76 degrees, lowest high of 76 degrees, low of 60 degrees. And then Sunday, cloudy, mild conditions, high of 74 degrees, low of 54 degrees. Do we have any questions or comments as far as Facebook and YouTube? Anything on Facebook and YouTube? Do we have any comments at all? I'm checking Facebook comments right now. Nothing as far as Facebook. Let's check YouTube. We got Quarter Pounder watching from Chicago, Illinois. Glad to know my weather updates are reaching in Chicago. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna close off Facebook. We're gonna go ahead and close off Facebook. We're gonna close off Facebook. Thank you guys on Facebook for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever I do a weather update again on Facebook. Figure out when we're clear. And we're clear on Facebook. Or we better be clear. Okay, we're clear. We're clear. All right, guys. So I just want to say something right now for the people on YouTube that's watching. Um, I do got some wrestling videos that's going to be uploading. My last Wrestling Universe mode from 2K25 going to be uploading. So stay tuned for that. And then right now I'm practicing for 2K26. I may do Island of Relevancy for 2K25. May try to finish it up. But that's about it. So thank you guys for watching my weather update on YouTube. I will see you guys tomorrow with another weather update, hopefully around this time, if not earlier or later. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch, The King Tornado Man Show, Instagram, The King Tornado Man Show, and TikTok, The King Tornado Man Show. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. King Tornado Man over and out.